Today we've been spending a lot of time field testing the Bandit crankbaits. This is a custom I picked up just last week before the trip. They're supposed to be able to dive to 27 foot. I think you can get a little bit more out of that. I happen to troll with 15-pound Power Pro. The diameter is as thin as you can get. Gets it right down there. Okay, now I got my line set. I'm gonna go ahead and take my crank and we're gonna put it on a planer board. We're currently running at about 28-30 foot. I'm running my number 11 flicker minnow up in about 25-26 foot of water. So to do that, take your line, and I'm using Offshore brand that has the tension release clip, which I highly recommend as an add-on. And I go ahead and clip that down. And I go ahead and pinch it on the other end, and I like a little bit of slack in between the two. Okay? Since I'm using Power Pro, it's really important to use a tension release clip, because that way it's going to really keep that line from slipping all the way down to your crankbait. If you had the alternative, which is two of these regular clips, it does have the tendency to pull. Another thing, when you're letting your line out, I like to always thumb it to kind of keep it so it goes out to the side. I don't want to just let it out and have it go straight back and then have to catch up and make up time. So I want to go ahead and get it as wide as possible. Also, when you put it in the rod holder, I find it a good idea to put it in an upward angle. That way when you're set, you can keep it at an upward angle, and the rod tip is going to go ahead and keep that line fed all the way down to the planer board. You're not going to have any line dragging through the water. That's your tip from Review Your Gear today on planer boards. Alright, we got a fish on the planer board today. Got some weight on it. Basically, when the planer board hits, I use the tattle flag system on my planer board. You can see the flag whipping down. In this case, it's a big fish. It's hanging on the bottom. It's pulled all the way down. It'll also tug the board, and I have my clicker set pretty light, so when a fish hits, I can hear it as well. This fish came on leg core. I'm gonna go ahead and open that release clip, pop the clip, maintain tension on the line. Now I'll go ahead and reel it in. A walleye. I think it's unfortunately caught in the line. I'm gonna step up, go over the top. Not the way I wanted him in, but went ahead and flipped that one in. Perfect one for the box. About a 17-18 incher. Nice fish. We'll go ahead and eat that one tonight. And that's your planer board, and that's how you catch them.